Thank you very much, Dave. 4:33. It's Andy. Thanks a lot for hanging out this afternoon. We have Jimmy Rankin joining us in the studio. He has his fourth solo album called Forget About the World. It's being released tomorrow. It has the single Here in My Heart. Keith Urban actually playing some guitar in that song.
Yeah, very lucky to have Keith playing guitar on it. He's amazing. I met Keith back at the CCMAs in Calgary in 2002. And we were on EMI, and somehow he got my CD on his bus, but they were listening to it on their bus, and they wanted to say hi and stuff. And so I ended up touring with him. He's like, you know, I'd never met him before, and it's this nice Italian or Australian cat. And we ended up touring together with Carol and Don Johnson, and I keep bumping into him. It's a funny thing. The last time was in Nashville. I'd driven down from Nova Scotia, 4 days in a van with my kids, and we were just haggard getting there, and we got it checked into our place, and went out for some Japanese food at a restaurant there called I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, I went up to the sushi counter to get some chopsticks or a pencil or something, and there was Keith and his lovely wife, and really great to see him again. So they came across the floor and said hi. And we exchanged numbers, and I was out on the road with my siblings in North Ontario here last fall, and I was listening to Beds for this CD, and listening to Here in My Heart, and trying to decide what kind of player to get on it for a solo. And ironically, I was in a hotel room in Toronto watching Keith do a live show, and there's a segment in the show where he comes out and plays acoustic guitar, and he was really great back in those days when I first met him, but now he's scary. He's gotten so good. And so I texted him, he texted me back and said he'd love to play on it, and so we wound up in Nashville, and the funny thing is, it's not funny, but I texted him the day of the release of his own CD. And the man, he got back to me, and he's amazing. He's just a super guy, and so we eventually hooked up in Nashville, and he came in to play on my song. And it was like shortly after they announced that he had just had a baby. So those people, they were not sleeping, but man, he showed up and he didn't mail it in, he nailed it in. He was amazing, and he's just a super guy. So I'm so happy that he played on it, and he played it he got the song. It's so great, and I'm so happy. So yeah, Keith Urban, wonderful cat.
I was just wondering, do you mind playing a song for us live here in the studio?
Yeah, I do. So I'm gonna. Yeah, of course.
Okay, you were ready. Oh boy, he's going to say no. Why would you do that to me, Jimmy? Jimmy Rankin joining us in the studio. What song would you like to play?
CHOK on this. This is the first track off my CD, and it's called "I'm Just Saying," and it's a song I wrote with fellow Cape Bretner Stephen McDougall, and. We were both in Halifax. Both of us were living there, and he used to come over to my place in the afternoon and we'd write songs. And this afternoon we were just talking about how people communicate now in the world with technology, you know, texting and emailing and cell phones. And so we started writing this song about, it's a romantic song about technology, if you will. So it's a guy waiting to hear from his lover. And it's called I'm Just Saying. Hopefully I can sing it now that I've set it up so eloquently. It's all over now, but rumors are flying. I'm in love with this girl so much that I'm crying. Like a solar eclipse that I saw one time, so beautiful that I nearly went blind. So please, show me a sign. Just send it to me high speed by satellite or telephone line. No rules in this game that we're playing. That's how I know this is love. sound of your voice when you tell me you miss me. When the city was sleeping, the way that you kissed me reminds me of a movie that I saw last year. Two kids fell in love, ran away, disappeared. So please show me a sign. Send it to me high speed by satellite or telephone line. No rules in this game that we're playing. And that's how I know this is love. That's how I know this is love. Maybe I'm just saying. There's a riptide on Main Street, the sidewalk's on fire. Call me crazy, call me a liar, but please show me the sign. Send it to me high speed by satellite, telephone line. Oh, please show me a sign. Send it to me high speed by satellite or telephone line. No rules in this game that we're playing. That's how I know this is love. That's how I know this is love. That's how I know this is love. Baby, I'm just saying. Baby, I'm just saying. Baby, I'm just saying.
Jimmy Rankin, I'm just saying, joining us in the studio. It is 4
There's a
for
light
1.
golf applause over there. And
They wanted to do it. They're nervous.
you guys,
See, that's
you're
the thing.
the peanut gallery over there. It's just like Howard Stern or one of those crazy talk shows.
I never thought I could have played like a sound effect and all that stuff.
should've.
You know, we could
You
have done.
should've.
We could have done all that. I wanted to say you set it up eloquently, as you said. You played it even better. Not that your setup was bad.
No,
but I'm just saying.
it was average, but thank you. I love that song, and it's like I'm saying, you know, I'm just saying, but these songs are so new. I'm just sort of learning them, you know, most of them, and it's like, you know, you write them, but you play them, and you play them for people, and you kind of learn how to play them, and you hear people talking about, you know, they haven't played any of their, like, some of their songs for years, and then they hear someone do a cover of it, and they go, oh, that's how to play that song. So
Well, Jimmy,
I'm hoping someone will cover this.
Can I?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you don't want me to. You really don't want me to. Unfortunately, we are out of time. If you'd like more information, you can check out at jimmyrankin.com. You're going to be in Blythe April 30th, St. Thomas May 1st, and then in Chatham May the 6th. So it's going to be a really good time. And your new album, Forget About the World, being released tomorrow.
Yeah, April 12th. Very excited, and I love this record. I'm very proud of it, and I hope you guys love it too.
All right, Jimmy, thanks a lot.
Thank you, man.